All right, so to start this chapter off, wow, do I have to say, Izo is tough. Izo is mad tough, but the thing is, I think he's also mad dead. He had like a couple moments in the last couple of chapters, stuff with Marco, and there's also some more stuff with Marco that I want to discuss here later on in this review. But you know, after this chapter, it kind of feels like it all came full circle. You know, the moment he had with Kiku, it kind of feel like it's coming full circle, man. There was like this funny part. I'll probably insert the panel where CP0 they walk past him and they're like, you know, we're not after you, we're after the Straw Hats. And there's pretty much no other reason for that moment except for Izo to stick up for them and for him to ultimately, in my opinion, get killed. I think we're due for a death. I think we're due for a death from a scabbard in particular. And I think Izo is set up to be that scabbard, that character. We've known him for a while with the Whitebeard Pirates. That would also give, you know, some type of motivation for Marco to also stay kind of in the semi-front lines, if you, sorry for lack of a better terms there, and kind of, you know, be with Luffy and help him on their journey to the next place they're going to go on their road to find the last, or retrieve the last poneglyph, that is. Oh yeah, and this is edited in, my bad, but like the thing that was so funny about this part that I don't think I actually went in on is the responses. So when Izo first meets CP0 and they're talking to him like, okay, let's just act like this never happened. The only thing Izo ever says is like the exclamation marks over his head or the dots to indicate like he's not fucking with this shit at all. And then when he responds like, hold on, and we get that fulfillment from last chapter when he's like, you know, believe in Luffy or whatever, CP0 responds with the exclamation marks next. They're just like, huh? Like, boy, you about to die. Like, boy, what are you doing? And the whole Izo, my thinking him getting killed thing, that also plays into one of the ongoing, like, kind of reoccurring narrative schemes in this chapter, which is like the cliffhanger type thing. We're getting a look at all different types of spots on the battlefield because, you know, these last couple chapters have been really staying in one location, handling these fights. Chopper has returned. He popped out from like this little small looking capsule form. And he was thinking about Zoro, which kind of leads into the moment with this weird Grim Reaper. I don't know, like, you guys help me out? Is this supposed to be some type of sword communicating with him thing? Sword that likes to kill. Enma was trying to kill. A sword is not supposed to be nice type thing. Is it trying to kill Zoro? I don't know, like, what's going on here? Because somebody in the comments help me out with that. Also in the comments, if you could really help me out, are those ice attacks that she's using, Yamato? Like, I'm pretty sure those are ice attacks, like she's trying to freeze the bombs. That part of the chapter, I'm really worried about Yamato. Like, I don't want anything to happen to this character. Like, she's super cool, I like her a lot, I'm worried about her, but this part of the chapter with her was kind of sloppy to me, in my opinion, in terms of the art. Not super sloppy, not super bad, didn't take me out of the chapter or anything. I didn't even spend that long on it. I was pretty sure what was going on. But yeah, I did have I was like, looking at all the ice, it was clouds and type, yeah. Okay, and then we have like Eveline, Big Mom is totally coming in hard. All right, so Big Mom's torturing Law and Kid. But what happens is, as you guys saw in the chapter, more than likely you read it, they get up from Wide-Eyed State. Wide-Eyed State being usually defeated in One Piece. They get up from that and they proceed to attack Big Mom and damn near finish her. Oh no, they don't finish Big Mom. They proclaim, and this is how I know Big Mom is going to escape. Kid proclaims at the end of the chapter that you will not get to the roof, because we have this cool part where Big Mom, after she's done slaughtering them completely with, it looks like we're slaughtering the backup pirate soldiers or whatever. She slaughters them with Hera. She already slaughtered Kid and Law as soon as we seen them on panel, like their first moments on panel, they were getting slaughtered. And she proclaims she's gonna go to the roof. And then Kid makes the ultimate proclamation that she will not get to that roof. Not an ultimate, like, you know, victory, like you will fall, you're gonna go down here. And they were kind of building up to saying that, but they didn't. They just kind of said, he just kind of said, you will not get to the roof. So I'm pretty sure that Kaido and Luffy are gonna finish their fight. When they do finish their fight, Big Mom finds out somehow Kaido loses. She gets out of there somehow with whoever else from the Big Mom Pirates are there. I will think up more of how I believe that scenario will go on in the near future. But what I didn't like about this section necessarily is the wide-eyed form coming back from that state of being And this is like the second or third time we've seen Big Mom have these guys on the ropes and they do something else, and it's like, I don't know. Like, I wanted to say at first, because I wrote down in my notes, it really, pissed me off. But then I kind of started to understand that this might be a hyping up of the awakening thing. I just don't like how they're constantly like using Big Mom as like this punching bag, and her attacks are like not finishing these worst generation newly awakened guys off. I'm not the fondest of that. But if they're trying to hype up the awakenings for Luffy's to like let you know, because Law does come in pretty hard with a KROOM like out of nowhere. It was pretty cool when he does do that. Right when she's saying she's gonna go to the roof, he comes in with that KROOM. That's his awaken attack, of course. And I'm not sure if Kid didn't use that attach repel thing. He did use some big, huge mechanical dog or pit bull. I forgot what he called it. Bull, he said. But if you're trying to hype up the awakenings to say that, hey, if you're an awakened devil fruit user, that's something. That's a big feat, and you can do a lot with that. Overcoming someone with greater haki and just overall stats than you, like literally. If they're trying to hype up Luffy for that, then fine, I'm all for it. Go for it, But I do hope that is executed well. And in parentheses, Big Mom's cloud is kind of hot panel. And another thing, Big Mom mentions this victory cry from Kaido that she hasn't heard yet, giving her the idea that the fight is still going on the roof. Since we haven't heard that victory cry yet, I'm pretty sure we haven't. I guess that's kind of just some type of an indicator that we haven't seen Kaido in a real fight yet. Meaning Gear 4 Luffy in the beginning of Wano was just absolutely nothing, because Kaido washed him up and continued on about his day. Didn't, whistle a beat. Let's see if we can get some type of a cry, maybe during a fight, maybe like a false victory. It's like a mock victory. He thinks he beats Luffy or something. Luffy like disappears. I don't know. And then Big Mom might hear that or something. But then Luffy just comes back later in that chapter and like he never really was gone. And then he comes back awake. And I don't know. But I want to hear that cry. Maybe in a flashback we're gonna get it. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get that cry somehow. And I'm still kind of confused on KROOM's ability. If you guys could also help me out in the comments with that. I've seen maybe 2 YouTubers, King of Lightning was one of them for sure, that said maybe like almost a month ago his ability might be to extend the blade, but I thought that was just absolutely not it. I thought it was more so the passiveness of making someone else the room and you can put things through them. I wasn't sure. But maybe you guys can help me out with that in the comments as well. Oh my god. Raizo and Fukurukuju, I think this is going to be probably the most underrated, or I don't know how to say this. I don't think it's that anticipated by the fans, but I think Oda's going to really come through and surprise us with something super nice. I don't know if he's going to make a nod to Naruto in some type of a way or not. But I think something really awesome is going to happen, because he's holding off on it for a reason. He's even got Raizo holding off on dialogue. What is Raizo thinking? How far is he gonna go? What is he preserving his breath for? And not talking back to Fukurukuju. What's in store for us with that fight? Oh, glad that happened. I'm looking to the conclusion of Raizo versus Fukurukuju almost as much as I'm looking forward to the conclusion of Kaido versus Luffy. So yeah. Oh, and I've got Franky's name written down. Yeah, I don't give a flying ass monkey shit about Franky. I don't know what type of word compilation that was, but I don't really care about Franky that much. I really wish we would get some insight kind of on the nature of Franky and how he was able to get that bad boy side, really. I know we got some in Water 7. Of course he had to adopt that, and his parents left and whatnot, and I can imagine how he gets with Luffy and the Straw Hats and turns it completely around, but we don't get any peeks into that side at all. I just really want more Franky depth. But the only reason I wrote his name down was to note the fact that I'm pretty sure he's showing us Zoro and him pretty close together. I'm not saying he's showing us that so we can get an indicator of this, but I'm pretty sure that means that the Straw Hats are going to converge at some point, or a large amount of people in the alliance on our side are going to converge at some point in the near future at that. And I think they're going to be able to see the defeat of Kaido. I'm pretty sure in some capacity someone is going to watch Kaido fall. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much everything for this chapter. I need to get me something to eat. Like my Dirac. Yeah, I thought about putting it on last night. I was like, it would be cool if I wore this in my One Piece reaction. But yeah, man, yeah. Nothing else big. I put all my heart in those notes. Well, not all my heart in those notes, but all my energy into reading those damn notes. Because goddamn it, I don't write, and goddamn it, I don't read anymore. I've been out of high school for a couple years. But I'll see you guys on the flip side. Be smooth.